Hey guys, all right, today we're starting unit 7. I'm going to do my best to walk you through it. This usually goes better when we're in person, but we're going to start light, all right? In light, when we start doing this, we have to talk about waves because it moves in waves. And the distance from the peak to peak is lambda. We call lambda wavelength. All right, like you see here, it says distance between peaks. This is measured in meters. We're going to have to pay attention to our units when we do this. The wavelength is measured in meters. Frequency, on the other hand, this little guy right here, this a V that looks like it's slipping on ice, that's called a nu. It's a Greek letter. I'm going to use lowercase f. That's frequency. Okay. And this is the number of waves that pass a point per second. And there's three different units of measurement that we can use. We can say we have hertz, we could say we have 1/seconds or inverse seconds. They're all the same. All right. So I'm going to be focusing on s to the -1 because it's very easy for me to write in Google Docs or hertz. Okay, but you have to understand that they're the same thing. Now, as I move on down, we'll talk about types of radiation when we get back together. But here, electromagnetic radiation, that's light. The speed of light, c, is 3 times 10 to the 8th meters per second. And the way that we talk about frequency and wavelength is c, speed of light, equals wavelength times frequency. This, you got to remember this one. We use this one all the time. All right. And so what you're going to find is on Canvas, I put three questions. All right. You need to do file submission because it's part of it. Like, I got to do attendance. All right. And they're practice problems where we have C equals lambda nu. You're just using this guy right here. C equals 3 times 10 to the 8th meters per second. It's the same all the time. You'll get wavelength or frequency to solve for the other, but you are going to have to remember how to do scientific notation. All right. That's going to be the key. All right. So I'm going to get that stuff loaded up, and that's what you guys are going to be doing today. It's just these two things right here. It's pretty simple. It shouldn't take very long. I'm also going to load up the answer.